It's not something that's gonna materialize instantly, but I think that I have a plan. Unfortunately, my plan isn't always God's plan. I'll be honest, there isn't much that I don't love about turning wood. I guess that's probably an awkward sentence, but the reality is it's very soothing for me. I don't want to say a happy place, but it's a place I go to when I'm wanting to think and to just immerse myself in the creative act of bringing something that is unformed, unuseful, and in many ways ugly into something that can be useful and beautiful all at the same time. God is a creator, first and foremost. He demonstrated that right in the beginning of Scripture in Genesis chapter 1, where he said he created the heavens and the earth. The idea of creation is something that's so intrinsic into who he is that he can't separate from that. And when he created us in his image, he did the same thing to us. He created that desire to create within us. Both C.S. Lewis and J.R. Tolkien, who were good friends, often talked about this in their groups, and the idea that as God is a creator and he has created us in his image, we are like miniature creators. We can't make something out of nothing, but we can take things and shape it and form it. And every time we do, we're actually doing it as an homage and as uh, I don't know, just a way of saying thank you to the creator for all that he is doing for us. So that being said, I can honestly say there is something about this part that I do love. When the piece really starts to come into round, when the corners start to disappear and the tool, begins to glide instead of chatter, it really is a great feeling. As I mentioned, cedar is soft. It's not like red oak or walnut in the sense that it's just a softer wood, and the tool does slide through it. You can't see it here because of the way that I have it videoed, and I've sped it up a little bit. But there are times when I can get the long peels of ribbon that come off it that just look gorgeous when it wants to cooperate. The smell hits you first. It's clean and worn, almost sweet, and it just fills the entire area around my lathe, and it embraces me like an old friend. This is the part where it feels easy. The grain starts to reveal itself, the shape starts to emerge, and you knock off the rough ends and edges so that it can really start to shape up. You see that I'm knocking off the end that was it was just kind of rough. There was no way I could do anything with it. I just need to get rid of it. I need to square up and true the bottom before I could do anything else. And that's what I'm doing right now, just getting it where it needs to be. And as I knock off that rough end and true it up and get ready to cut that solid base, everything feels predictable. It's manageable. It's under control. And spiritually, we have lessons like that. We have seasons like that too. There are moments when obedience feels smooth and prayer feels natural. Discipline feels steady. And the Lord seems and feels near and close to us. And the shavings fall away and you think, yes, finally, this is working. This is the way it's supposed to be. It's easy to believe at moments like that we've mastered something, right? But what we're really doing is preparing a foundation. That's what I'm doing here. I'm truing up this end so that I can cut a tenon in it. A tenon is just is a spot that I can use to grip with the chuck in a moment, which I'm about ready to do now. You can see with the square tip cutter, I'm just cutting in this tenon. It's going to eventually be what I'm going to hold on to when I turn it around and take it off of the worm screw. And I need to do that so that I can hollow this out and make this the vase that I have in my mind, the image that I have already set in place. So that's the thing about foundations, though. And it's funny, they look small and sometimes they feel simple. I mean, you can see it's just a squared off end of this piece of wood that I'm not quite finished shaping. I'm getting there, but I'll finish it when I turn it around. And these foundations, they can feel normal. They can feel almost like forgettable. But I'll be honest with you, everything about making this vase is going to flow from this tenon, this foundation, because just like in life, your foundation is what you lean on when things and times get rough and tough. I'm gonna tell you, things are going to get rough in this project. So the foundation really is everything.